be glad to have.
But why, in your opinion, would he be afraid? Why? It is just an image. Why would he be afraid when he's not afraid of the same image on TV?
Well, of course, it would seem frivolous. What's he doing off making movies if he's interested in...
So you mean to act is frivolous?
No, I don't think so, but I'm
no,
sure...
But you think he thinks?
I'm sure in the presidential mentality it is.
But when we are looking at him on TV, he's not acting?
It's never occurred to me that they were doing anything but acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't... We get even Ronald Reagan, who is an actor...
Oh, was, yes. I mean...
is, of course, acting, and it's an advantage to him. He knows how to do it. He knows how to use the camera. Partly the reason I asked you that question about your ambition is that in talking to someone on my staff, they said there was a very moving moment in an interview with you in which you were asked something similar to that. And there was a 45-second pause, which can be a lifetime. I guess he knows it was that long because of the amount of time on the tape recorder. And you said, I would like to not be so lonely, or at least not be upset about being lonely. Something like a child who does not want to kiss his parents goodnight in bed, but wants the door left open.
Exactly, I feel that way, yeah. My ambition is that the door will be go on being opened in one way or another. But I'm obliged to work on that.
Yeah. But is that the area in which your life has changed somehow, that it's less lonely feeling both on and off?
At least not being upset.
Making a movie? At least what?
At least not being upset by it.
At least not upset by it.
Yeah, which is quite a big thing for me.
It's easy when there's a prostitute in a film to say, this man is saying that we're all prostitutes. But in some sense, are you saying that about...
No, I was just saying that we are all workers.
All workers?
Yeah. And to see to see work through prostitution, it's the only place where, as I said often, love and work are completely together.
But there's very little love in the prostitutes.
Well, maybe lost love, but there is very few love in work.
Yeah.
I mean, go in an office, go in a plant in General Motors, where is love?
Mm-hmm. Some filmmakers said we are all whores, in a way, because we're working for money for people who, for the John who can pay us, the studio, the people we have to please.
No, to me, I'm both the whore and the boss of the studio. I try very hard to build my own studio, so to understand both sides of and not to complain about it.
Yeah. They say that America's image abroad is made mostly by what movies they see of us.
The image of?
The image of America, the image Europeans get of America is from...
Well, we are just a colony of America, you know, so...
That's what?
We are just a colony of America today.
Colony or not?
Culture, finance, yes, we are.
But would you say the effect of American films is dangerous?
I don't know, it's tremendous. I don't know if it's dangerous, but it's tremendous.
Is it America?
It's a question I'm asking to myself, why American pictures are so popular all around. I mean, after all, the Swedish pictures are not so popular around, maybe in Sweden, but not necessarily in Switzerland or in Portugal. Or, and why American can go in any country and the audience is opening the door. I wonder, there must be some good things in it. I don't think that way. And, but it's a mystery.
You don't see good things where other people do in American films?
Yes, quite a lot. You are the only ones who invent stories. You have a huge, a tremendous capacity of inventing stories. Just you don't care about who receive it and the way you receive, but you go on inventive. That's That's very strong, and I think that's why America, even when it's very weak, when the dollar is very weak, it is still the strongest. From its weakness, there is a mystery about that.
The film world is abuzz because of the fact that you're going to work for and with Francis Ford Coppola.
With.
With.
Yeah.
Yes, let me correct that. You said somewhere that you were very fond of The Godfather, but not of Apocalypse Now. That interests me.
I think there was not enough money in Apocalypse.
What? Not enough money?
No, it was, 40 million in a picture. That was only what was the payroll of American embassy in Saigon for one afternoon.
Oh, I see.
So, if he was going on the money way, it's not $4 million, which is not enough. It was maybe $40 billion. Then he can maybe reach what was the American war in Vietnam about. Mm-hmm. And if not, if he has not $40 billion, then he better do 2 or 3 million pictures.
I'm almost certain that I see the point.
I'm sure you do.
Yes. That reminds me of...
It's not a question. Very often in picture they oppose art to money. Mm-hmm. And very often people think they try very hard. They think of themselves as artists, and they try very hard to not to be linked with money, to be separated, to be independent from money. I don't think so. Art is not independent from economy. But on the reverse, economy is not independent from art. I remember speaking with, being invited with Mr. Blue Dawn, the head of Paramount and Girlfriend Western, and I said that to me, you are not independent of art, Mr. Blue Dawn. He said yes, and we went into his dining room, and it was full of Picasso and Renoir. Yeah. Obviously, he was not independent from art.
Do you assume that he put those there, or that the designer did?
Well, nevertheless, they were there.
They were there, yeah.
So it was no need. I mean, art and economy are both sides of the same medal.
Mm-hmm. Well, Picasso was not uninterested in money, was he?
Of course. I'm not.
No.
I like money. I think the money things is the only way you can have great fun in making movies. Mm-hmm. To spend money a different way than your daddies has told you. Yeah. And this is very hard. You became really independent when you have the power to spend the money for the movie at your own timing.
The way you want to.
No, the way the movie needs it.
Uh-huh. Does that mean if you want to take 3 years to go back and forth,
sure,
you should have that freedom?
I mean, the best example is Chaplin. It took him between 7 and 8 years to deliver every movie. And that's why maybe why they were so strong and praised by all over the world.
Mm-hmm. How do you see the controversy, which has blown over pretty much by now, but the idea of Vanessa Redgrave being cast as there was a tremendous flap, as we say, about that, and it seems to me most of the arguments about it missed some essential points, but if only because it distracted from the work so much. It was hard to...
I don't understand what does that mean. Does not everyone have the right to be in a concentration camp?
What?
I mean, from what I heard, why Vanessa can't be in a movie playing, why not? Because she's supporting PLO?
Mm-hmm. Well, that was the idea, yes, and that it so upset the lady she played, for one thing, that...
No, I don't understand. She's a good actress, a good girl, and it was mainly, maybe she'll understand better a support of PLO by playing this character. And
right or wrong?
Well, right or wrong, but you need first, and there is nothing like one image. An image is always a link between the result of the shock of two images. Mm-hmm.